Hi, everybody. Dale Jr. and I are in the Dirty Mo Media studio for another round of Bless Your Hardt. I'm excited.
Are you?
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Feel like you've been...
Since this morning?
Did I see you this morning? You got up and left pretty early. Yep. No. Anyway, we got a good show for you guys today. I've got something I want to talk to you about. Guess what your daughter said?
Oh, no.
Oh, another one of those.
Guess what your daughter said?
When was this?
It was over the weekend when you were in Nashville.
Whoa, and you're just now telling me?
Yeah, because, you know, I forget things because I'm
You
overstimulated
saved it for the
and
show.
overwhelmed.
That was really smart.
I didn't save it for the show. I actually just remembered about this story this morning.
You're like, this is good show material.
It is good show material. So guess what your daughter said?
Oh, I can't imagine. I mean, cuss word?
It wasn't a cuss word. It was just something really crude.
And not a cuss word.
No, it wasn't a cuss word. Guess which daughter it was. Maybe we'll start there.
Probably Nicole.
No, it wasn't. It was Isla. It was the sweet little angel Isla.
What'd she say? Like, this sucks, or?
No, she was on her FaceTime with Stella Majors. And they're playing a video game or they're drawing or something. They like to FaceTime and just share each other's screens so they can just chit chat. And it's like they're playing, but they're not really playing.
Yep.
And I'm cleaning up the kitchen, moving around her, but not really paying attention to her. And Nicole's sitting right there too, just drawing. And so all of a sudden I hear TJ, what?
Y'all are on the island?
They're at the dining table.
Yeah, like in the
middle of the
all together.
All together. And I'm kind of moving around the kitchen, going back and forth, doing laundry, blah, blah, blah. And I hear Isla say, I'm going to kick you in the nuts. Guess who she said that to?
TJ?
TJ.
Oh, my gosh.
She said that to TJ.
I'm kind of okay with that.
I mean, it's the only person, like, he let it slip. He, like, chuckled and walked away. Sure. I could see him, like, full face in the iPad. But I like, broke my stride and turned around. I was like, excuse me, Isla? What did you just say? I was like, hang up the phone. Because TJ had gone already. And I was like, I cannot believe she said that. Yeah. I stopped her. I was like, where did you hear that? And she goes, I don't know. I was like, yeah, you do. You know where you heard that. Where did you hear that? And she was like, I don't remember. And I was like, at that point, the iPad has been taken away. She's not on it at all. And she goes to the couch. I'm cleaning up. They had been eating lunch too. So I'm like cleaning up the lunch and I'm still in the kitchen. And I look at her and I was like, you know, we're not doing anything else until you tell me where you heard that. And she said, I heard it from Daddy. I'm like, really? Because I mean, it's not really a term I've heard you say too much. If ever.
Did she describe where this happened?
Yes, of course I asked her more questions. I was like, your dad said that? I was like, when did you hear your dad say that? And she said, he's walking around the house on his phone and he said it. I'm like, I don't know.
Said it to somebody on the phone.
In what context he's saying something about getting kicked in the nuts. But your daughter's always listening, just FYI. And I asked her, like, do you even know what that is? And she goes, no. And I was like, are you sure? She goes,
tell me you told her what it was.
No, I didn't. I thought better. I almost did. I was like,
please don't.
Don't ever say that again. But especially to a grown man, let's just not say that anymore.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, that's enough of that.
Well, I have an admission. So probably about 3 weeks ago, it was me and her. I don't know if Nicole was around, but I don't think you were there. And we were in the living room and horsing around.
Like physically horsing around?
Yeah, like she was chasing me or something. I don't know. Maybe I was on the phone or she was chasing me. And she said, I'm going to kick you in the nuts. And I said, what did you say?
Nicole did?
Isla.
Oh, they did. Oh.
And I said, what did you say? And she said, nothing. Or I'm going to kick you in and change it, you know. And
Is that when I was upstairs?
Maybe.
Whenever it was? Because nobody ever told me what she said.
Yeah, that was it. Yes, that was that day. And so I'm like, girl, you can't say that. That is not all right. And so, I mean, I thought
No, we didn't get through to her.
Dang it. And then she straight up told TJ.
She said it to TJ like she had said it 1,000 times.
Right. I'm sure
he came up behind Stella and he was tickling her, like harassing TJ.
Who knows
harassing
what she tells
Stella
them
like
little boys on the playground.
Oh my God, I know. Yeah. That's the problem.
That's not
Maybe
the problem.
Now we need to tell her what nuts are so she'll quit saying it.
No.
How do you stop that?
Because you don't.
Kids
are going to say what they want to say. They're going to do all kinds of things.
I have an idea of how you stop it.
Okay, great.
You can't stop
Dale doesn't say it in the first place.
Yeah, that's a good way to stop
the cat's out of the bag.
I feel like we owe TJ an apology, but...
I couldn't believe Dale couldn't guess what
we don't owe
what she
TJ
said
no apology. He's put us through.
Yeah, if it's anybody else, I'd say I'll
He's
apologize.
not teaching our kids slang words.
We don't
Not
know.
Stella knows that term.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was blown away. But, say la vie. Or
Pretty
say
incredible.
whatever you want, I guess. Dale's blushing. He's got some splaining to do.
I'm not sure how I feel about it, honestly. I'm sure this is not a popular opinion, but I'm all right with it because, listen, I don't want her to be vulgar and rude, but I do want her to stick up for herself or threaten some boy that he better back it off or he's going to get kicked in the nuts. I kind of think that's cool.
Okay, to that point alone, I agree.
I don't worry about Nicole doing
but
that.
her just flying off with it to TJ or any other adult. Not so cute.
I know. I was wondering though that who's going to take care of her when I'm not there. So not there on the earth. I'm just saying in those moments, who's going to take care of her when I'm not able to take care of her. Right?
You're worried about her not being tough enough to stand up for herself.
Yeah. Nicole straight beat the on anybody. No worries.
Yeah, she's scrappy.
She is scrappy, and she will just her presence alone, her demeanor seems like, she's 5, but it seems like she's gonna have this sort of control, right?
Yeah, she's got some gusto. Yeah,
and you're gonna see, you read it off of her. And Isla though is really vulnerable, but also
kind of quirky and
also
sensitive.
She's a bit of she's easy to follow, easy to
she is
join.
A follower. Yeah.
Right. And so she might go do things or get asked to do things or join her friends in on things that she doesn't need to be doing or thinking about.
Well, that's going to happen for sure.
I know, but I'm like, it's good to hear her say something like that to TJ, even if it's wrong, that she has the guts.
Okay.
Proud of her.
So I guess this is going to go nowhere.
Plus, it was TJ, and he more than likely deserved it.
Yeah, there's a 75% chance that TJ brought this on himself.
Fair game.
Yeah.
Because it was TJ. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get to the drink of the week.
All right, the drink of the week, we got two different ones.
We have 2 different drinks, and there's a really good reason.
Right here with me, I have the Dale Yeah. This is what you can find at Texas Roadhouse nationwide. It is on the menu. The menu card will be on your table, and you can order one of these and try it out. I am a big fan of creamsicle ice cream. Think it's the greatest flavor, one of the top flavors ever made. And we designed this drink with Texas Roadhouse with that in mind. 2 ounces of High Rock vodka, 3 ounces of margarita sour mix, 2 ounces of orange juice, 2 pumps of candied orange syrup, and then 2 pumps of vanilla syrup. Pour your ingredients into a shaker, add ice, and shake. Pour into a glass and serve. You can get these orange syrups and the vanilla syrups. You can get all of this stuff to be able to make this drink yourself.
A Total Wine.
Total Wine. And it's great. I would encourage you to go to Texas Roadhouse and try it as well because, they're going to make it exactly the way it's meant to be made and enjoyed, but I'm going to give it a sip.
It's good every time. So we also have the Long Island iced tea, and the reason is because Texas Roadhouse is debuting High Rock Vodka in these 2 cocktails today nationwide. And so
that's dead on right there.
You also have the Long Island iced tea. If you are not into the creamsicle drink, you can try that. And it's 1/2 ounce of High Rock Vodka, 1/2 ounce of gin, 1/2 ounce of rum, 4 ounces of sweet and sour, and a splash of cola. So you should just mix that up in your glass. You don't shake it because of the soda. And so nationwide, you can get those both today.
I got to tell
Texas
you.
Roadhouse.
Hey, awesome. So both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little beep that you're going to hear. Someone talking on speaker. We're having ice cream today at Junior Motorsports.
Yeah, I missed out on it because of this show.
Travis is pouting because he's not getting ice cream.
Well,
he didn't get to go to the Masters, and now he doesn't get ice cream. It's just a week in it.
Something I got to tell y'all. I went to Nashville Fairgrounds for a long weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come on Sunday morning. I cannot tell y'all how many people came up to me and told me about this podcast and how much they love it. It's probably 10-1 that reference this show versus the regular Dale Jr. download. I might hear, man, I loved your interview with Johnny Benson, but then I'll hear 10, I love your show with your wife. And I'm talking about 45, 55-year-old racing mechanics with grease under their nails talking about how they love the clips on Instagram. And
it's because we're a couple of goofballs. People can relate to that.
I know why. I think the show is awesome, and I know why it's well received. But it's just awesome to actually be out in the world and have people come up to you and just eagerly tell you how much they enjoy it.
Yeah, it is really awesome.
Yeah, and they compliment the hell out of Amy. And
all right, really, I don't deal well with this kind of stuff.
Don't worry about it. Just shut down for a second. They compliment the hell out of Amy and it makes me feel awesome. And they're like, because they see what I see. They're like, man, you really nailed it there. You got a good one there. She's awesome. She's amazing. I love how she gives you a little hard time and all that. She does it just perfectly. Y'all have a lot of love. Everybody feels that through the show. And it's great because, you know, you marry somebody, you know, you made a choice. You're with this person that you love forever and you've made this choice. But, you know, not a lot of other people really get to see what you see. You know, and now your family, you get around your family, your friends, they get to know that person. They get to see what you see. But man, it is so fun doing the show and having so many people receive it so well. And mainly because of Amy, right? They see me enough on Dale's Junior Download.
Yeah, but Amy, you bring out the different side of Dale that people don't see.
Yeah, I know. True. I mean, that's the fun part. Like it's just who he really is.
I got a massive
The way that he chit-chats with people otherwise is very different than the way he interacts with me, of course.
I got a huge dose of this weekend, and I just had to come back and tell y'all about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was good. But let's get right to the topics.
Please visit highrockvodka.com to find a bottle near you. We have a store locator on there so you can find any of the High Rock Vodka and Sugarlands products that are in the stores near you. And then also just remember, you must be 21 years or over, and please drink responsibly. All right. What else do you want to talk about?
Well, FaceTime language?
Oh, that was it. The TJ story. The FaceTime language.
Brainspotting?
Yes. Okay, can I talk about this?
Hakeem Olajuwon?
Okay.
What the hell? So, listen, I'm acting like this because I have not looked.
Dale has been very busy. He's not busy. He's not really put any notes in for this show.
I have not. Yep.
And so it's just my weirdness.
It's Amy's weirdness. So I don't know what all these.
He has no idea about the monkey then.
No.
There's monkey hug, brain spotting, pirate sisters, rocket landing.
We can hit pirate sisters right quick if you want to hit that.
Yeah.
All right. I took Nicole. I picked her up on Monday. We have swim lesson in about an hour, so we have time to stop and get a snack. And I take her to the smoothie place. We get a smoothie. We're sitting outside enjoying it. She's like doing this with her hair, just like soaking up the sun. And I notice that she's missing an earring.
Who?
Nicole.
What?
Yeah. And I looked at her. I was like, "Where's your earring? What happened?" And she's like, "Oh, it came out." I'm like, "What do you mean it came out?"
When did this happen?
These are the earrings you get pierced with. So like
when did this happen?
Monday. This week.
I haven't noticed.
Because her hair's, it's probably not something you're going to notice, to be fair, since it's jewelry, but.
I noticed.
I'll notice if it's on.
I think there's something to that, though. Let's go back to that. I look over, she doesn't have her earring in. She says, "Oh, it came out." I'm like, those don't just come out. That's really hard to take off. What happened to your earring? And then she goes on to this whole story about how she slid on the playground. She slid really hard and then it just came out. Meanwhile, she's got no scratches, no scrapes. Her clothes aren't disheveled or dirty. Like, I know she didn't fall down on the playground. She's making this up, but I let her go just to see how creative she can get. And then we get quiet. I'm still just sitting there eating my smoothie. And eventually she says, "Okay, Mom, I pulled it out." I was like, "Whoa. Yeah, I figured you pulled it out. Why?" And she goes, "I don't know." I'm like, "Well, where's the earring?" "It's still on the playground. It did come out on the playground." And I said, "Today?" And she goes, "Yeah, today." "Coley, why did you do that? Why did you take it out and just leave it there? We can't put it back in now." "Well, I wanted to be like Isla." And she pulled out the same freaking one that Isla has missing too. So now, and she wouldn't let me take the other one out. I was like, this is not how we're going to play this.
This is your fault.
This is my fault?
Yes, because you've let Isla walk around for over a year with one earring.
I dare you. I triple dog dare you.
You're her mother. You're supposed to know.
To nail her down to the floor and try to take that thing out.
You're supposed to know how to do that.
I know how to deal with rational people. I know how to deal with a little bit of crazy, but she, you know how she gets.
Look, when we had to get the Amelia out of Nicole's toe, what did we do?
I've held her down.
Yes.
Stabbed her foot.
I got it out.
Yeah, but she's little. Nicole's
Isla's
little.
only 2 years older than her.
She's just bigger physically.
She's walked around a year with one earring, Amy.
I know.
Everyone in the world.
Now we've got 2 pirates.
Everyone out there is going,
what's going on with that
deal?
kid?
You might as well let him take it till October for Halloween. Let him dress up as pirates.
It's been 2 Halloweens. It's been there. It needs to come out.
Well, now we've got 2, and the other one's just a little butterfly, and it's like the color's rubbed off of it, so it's like almost skin tone. You can't really even see it, which is why you probably didn't notice that it was gone to begin with. But now we have 2 kids with the same problem. But Nicole's earring hole is probably fine because she's had her earrings in for so long. But she's not going to let me put it back in, she said. So I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. But she loves her sister so much that she was willing to put herself through that.
She was like, well, she doesn't care. Like, she's tough. She's probably not like thinking this might hurt. She's just like, I'm doing it.
Man, if I were her, and because it had to have hurt a little bit.
Sure.
I would have just ripped them both out.
I don't pretend to know what the deal is with Coley, but she is tough.
Yeah, well, we now have 2 pirates. Yeah, so I've been doing Brainspotting. I started doing therapy with this new person, and we all like have little issues or things that have like made marks on us in life. And I've had therapy before, and I feel like I've got a pretty good idea of how to deal with things, but sometimes I still find myself emotionally distraught in a way that shouldn't be tied to the things happening in my life now. And so I was looking into and asking friends that have done this before about Brainspotting and I was going to say EMDR, which is another type of trauma therapy. And so I've started Brainspotting. I've done 3 sessions, and the first one especially was really dynamic because I had something that was really emotional to talk about, and so it was really easy to like get into that, and then and do the therapy. So basically, what you do is like it's focused on reaching through your eyes and your visual gaze through your eyes to a spot in the way back where you've stored trauma. So like typically your eyes have this like visual pattern where every little memory has a path, right? And so they'll take a ball or something, and then you'll follow it, and like the person that's doing the therapy can see your eyes moving and see if they look for different things. I don't know exactly what that is, and know when they need to stop. And then whether you're speaking about this memory that you're wanting to talk about or something else comes up, can help, but you don't have to say anything. So you can kind of be going through the thing, and then all of a sudden your eyes start moving. So she stops it, and whatever you're thinking about will kind of become more intense. And you might have like tightness of breath, or your body might tense up, your hands might start to sweat, and you kind of just have to go with that, and you can talk about it to get through it faster, or you can just process it on your own. So anyway, it's been really interesting to kind of see what's come up for me, especially yesterday when I went. I went in feeling like I didn't have a whole lot to really talk about, but sometimes that happens. And then she's going through the process, and then all of a sudden I remember I get like this weird feeling in my stomach. And so she stops the ball, and the memory for me that came up was getting made fun of by a school teacher in the 7th grade. I'm walking down the hallway. Damn. Got my backpack on. I'm going from one classroom to the next.
So wait. So you probably couldn't have pulled that memory out of your ass, but this Brainspotting brought it to the surface. It
helps to bring it to the surface. Ironically, yes. So like it's something I remember, but I didn't think it was something that was bothering me. Yeah.
Really?
And so yeah, I'm walking down the hallway. I've got my backpack on. I'm wearing an Hakeem Olajuwon jersey. Now, I'm not a sports fan. I'm not super sporty in general. I grew up going to dance lessons, blah, blah, blah. But at that age, like all of us girls shared clothes. So like one of my girlfriends had this jersey, and everybody's wearing jerseys at school. And so like she let me borrow it. And I didn't even know what I was wearing.
Right.
And who cares, right? It's just for fashion and for fun and to fit in. And I remember this teacher making fun of me. She calls out, she goes, "Hey, Amy, who's Hakeem Olajuwon?" And I turn around and look at her, I was like, "Huh?" And she goes, "Exactly." And I remember thinking like how embarrassing, because she called me out in the hallway in front of all of these other students. And apparently that like traumatized me. I never borrowed clothes after that. I really remember that happening and feeling so stupid. And being made to feel stupid by an adult in that format was like pretty But the Hakeem Olajuwon jersey thing for me is like funny now. Like, of course, I didn't have any business wearing that. I didn't even know who it was. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to ask you, like, have you had memories like that where like you were frightened or embarrassed, where you did something stupid like that and called out by an adult? Is that normal?
By an adult?
Yeah, like, I mean, she was a grown up and I was at 12, 13 years old. Sometimes like you start clowning the kids. I'm like, okay, Dale, clown on the kids because they don't know how to handle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I feel that way.
I can't think of one, but maybe it's because I've suppressed it too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, guys don't borrow clothes or do anything like that either. So it would have had to have been something you were like involved in, like a sport maybe, like a coach. Like surely one of the Eurys made you.
Oh, I mean,
Tony
getting
Sr.
yelled at by your dad in front of his buddies, oh, that sucked. Because you're, trying your ass off to like fit in or be accepted or, just be included, right? He would, at 5 o'clock in the evening, all the guys that worked there put their tools down and they all gathered around this picnic table. And other guys that were friends came from their jobs and drove in, and everybody sat around, drank beer. Some folks kind of continue to tinker on cars or bring in other race cars that were weekend racers like Tony Jr., me, my street stock, things like that. Mm-hmm. And you just wanted to be accepted into that group when that happened because they were hanging out, being friends, and you would just stand around and listen to them and laugh and listen to the stories, and they talked about all types of things, right? Very mature and things that you weren't ever going to hear, right? And you felt
like getting kicked in the nuts.
Huh?
Back to Isla's comment.
They just talked about being men, and what they thought. And so, if you slipped up or got your, did something dumb, one particular time, there's two things, and I hate to say this, I love Tony Sr. Love that man. Do anything in the world for Tony Sr. and Tony Jr. both. But we had some tough moments. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell a story and kind of hope I'm putting you in the moment. But so I wasn't very thoughtful. I'm hanging out with them. It's after 5. Typically, they would get, a buddy would bring a bowl of chicken wings over that he made, or they would order pizza or whatever, and somebody'd run and grab it. We didn't have delivery back then. I ordered a pie-in-the-sky pizza and went and got it and brought it back. And I'm working on my street stock car, and I'm eating my pizza.
So how old are you?
17 probably. Tony's, and everybody's hanging out. And Tony Sr. came out there and just chewed my ass for buying a pizza and bringing it over there and not buying enough for everybody or not asking anyone if they wanted any pizza or wanted me. I could have even asked if they wanted to order a pizza and I could pick it up with mine. He's like, he was basically like saying like, you're so selfish and think about only yourself. Everybody's here hanging out. We'd all love some pizza. And you just thought about yourself and went and got your own pizza. And so like, you're not like us. You're over here.
Well, you were a minor. Like
I know,
you were a
look,
child.
I'm not right or wrong. he chewed my ass in front of everybody.
That's kind of the same thing. Like you were embarrassed publicly.
He chewed my ass
for something that you didn't feel like was wrong to begin with. Yeah,
I was like, I mean, ever since I've felt like I f***ed up. I should have absolutely thought enough of Tony Sr., Tony Jr., all the other guys there to go, hey, I'm going to pizza. Y'all want to order one? Or I don't have $20 in my pocket. I can barely afford mine, but I'm going. If y'all want to order one, I'll pick it up. I didn't think about like that. Yeah. I was so selfish. And I was selfish. I was about me. And you know that. When you met me, I was really all about me. And so...
Yeah, but I didn't meet you when you were 17. I met you when you were like
I know, I'm
33?
Well, I got really good at it by that point.
You had skills honed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you get there was another example. But that's,
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You understand how I feel. But it's neat, like going through those therapies, like you still remember the things, but it doesn't affect you anymore. Like it doesn't drive either how you react to things that might trigger that same emotion, which is the coolest part.
Yeah.
So
do you feel better when you leave? Or
I do. So the very first time I left, I had talked about our plane situation. And we had a great session, and then I left, and I was really just overwhelmed, and I cried and I laughed and I cried and I laughed in the car, and then I was just kind of emotionally drained. Like I was laughing at myself in this like bizarre way. Like I would cry a little bit, and then I would start to like laugh at myself.
You know what she said when she got home? She said, "Now I know how you feel like when you've podcasted with Travis for 5 hours. I'm really tired. I'm emotionally drained."
She's never said that.
That's what she said.
I may have said something like that, but I didn't include Travis.
Damn it,
in this. I did not include you.
The hell?
Sometimes he comes home after he's like been working his mind for however many hours and like doing reads, and he's like Johnny 5, power down.
Yeah,
and he just lays out on the couch and falls asleep for like 2 hours. So I get it. Like I was just completely physically and emotionally drained. But after the second 2 sessions, I felt almost energized. It was really cool. So it's neat. I feel like everybody should explore it to some degree because everyone has like some little trauma that's back in there.
Not everybody needs to see a therapist, but like I absolutely believe in therapy, especially when you meet the right person that you have a comfortable
you
connection with. And not every, I don't know if you go see 5 therapists, only 1 or 2 are you're going to really like want to go back and see and feel like you can make a bond with. I got put in therapy when I was 12. I went to other therapists in between then and marrying Amy. Me and Amy saw a therapist for a while, and that was absolutely extremely successful because, like I was saying, I was really selfish. Didn't know how to be a boyfriend. My idea of a date was doing whatever I wanted to do, grabbing drinks and raising hell. It wasn't, I didn't care if she had fun,
My needs were not needs.
I figured if she was with me, she was fine, right? But
and he might have said that out loud a couple times. Like, what you crabbing about?
We went to this therapist to get our relationship to peak performance, and this lady was badass. And she would put me in my place. She'd put Amy in her place. It felt like it was super
she was very fair.
We invited her to our wedding.
She was also very calm and like really very cool and laid back. And so listening to her was easy.
We invited her to our wedding because we felt like she was really responsible.
The reason that we were able to get married, yeah.
One of my favorite things that she told us, and now this is her words, and I was like, I wasn't expecting this, right? Because, me and Amy would get in arguments from time to time, just like anybody else. And it was often, if not always, when we had been drinking. We'd been day drinking or night drinking or whatever. We're out having a few drinks, and we'd get annoyed with each other or somebody's feelings get hurt. And it would just kind of spiral. And we kept going to her and talking to her. And she's like, and we'd tell her what happened, what got us mad. She'd say, "Had y'all been drinking?" And we're like, "Yeah." And she'd go, and finally, we've been going for, 6 months or whatever. I don't know why.
I don't think it was that long.
All right, whatever. We've been going for a few visits.
Maybe 6 sessions.
Yeah. And she goes, we came in there mad as hell at each other.
Like the whole call right down to Charlotte, we didn't even speak to each other, but we're going
so mad
because we know we're gonna come out of this session with some good notes.
We had gotten in an argument. And we had been drinking a couple beers and hanging out. Me and Amy would sit down in the basement at night, just by ourselves before we had kids. And I'd drag her down there. I'd be, "Come on, let's go downstairs. Let's drink some beer." And, she'd reluctantly go. And by the end of the night, she's, we're bickering and not seeing eye to eye on something. But we go into the therapy and we're sitting down, we're talking to her, and she goes, "Were y'all drinking?" We're like, "Yeah, we were drinking." She goes, "I got a bit of advice for you." She goes, "Maybe y'all should not drink." And I said, "Not happening."
Yeah, he said to her, he's like, "Nope, not in the cards, lady."
I said, I'm not going to quit drinking beer." And she goes, "Well, then quit giving a about what each other's saying in those moments."
You got to wake up and high five each other. Good night. That was fun. Whoopsie. Like, don't care so much about those stupid little arguments.
I was sitting there
that started over who likes 80s music more. Like, it was absolutely asinine.
I was sitting there and I was like, "Wait, that's on the table?" And I looked at Amy. I was like, "You in? You in with this? Like, you just don't. Let's just not give a shit. If we disagree about something or get upset at each other, we're just gonna say, F it. You know."
Well, half the time too, one of us is disagreeing with the other person, and then the other person's like offended that there's a disagreement. And like
how come you don't see it my way?
Doing that.
Yeah.
And so it really translated into that. Dude, like everything just chilled out after that. I heard her saying that to us.
Dude, from that moment on, and she literally was like, if you're not going to quit that, if you're not going to quit drinking, then quit giving a about these silly arguments. And just get up in the morning and go, hey, we didn't agree on something, but, you know,
love you. Let's have a new day.
Yeah. And literally, we adopted that. And, I mean, that was like 90% of our issues.
Yeah.
Because we would carry the grudge, you know, for days. And
we're good at that, too.
Oh, yeah.
I would have loved to see Dale's reaction when she said, don't drink.
Dude. That was very quick. I was like, nah, not happening. I'm not
on the table. Are you going to stop drinking beer? Nope.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Well, then stop caring so much about that. It's not a big deal.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And I was like,
what a rational thought.
I was like, hell yeah, dude, you're amazing. Like,
yeah.
She's
We'd
brilliant.
still go see her just because
brilliant.
Surely there's something, but she retired.
Yeah. So we would still go see her today.
Just like, because we miss her.
Yeah. And like, it's like going to get your oil changed. You're keeping your car maintenance up, you know? That's the way I look at therapy today. Like, I probably, you know, got a few things I need to work on from my childhood or whatever, but I'm pretty happy where I'm at. So I don't like go regularly, but every now and then I'll call up my therapist and say, hey man, I'm going to come in and let's just have us, you know, sit down and see what's going on. And, to Amy's point, like you get to a point where you're like, I don't really feel like I got anything to talk about today. I'm going to go. And you go in there and you end up doing a little work, you know, and
it's like going to church. You never leave there going, well, that was a waste of time.
Yeah. I will say though, I've never experienced the success that we had with the lady me and Amy saw. And every single time we left, we felt like $1,000,000. Like we'd sit down with her for an hour and we'd go in there so discouraged, so lost and like not knowing what to do next and whether, you know, we're just so disappointed and discouraged. And we would leave there feeling like we got the tools, we're going to get this right, it's going to be great, you know. Mm-hmm. Every time. We never left there feeling like
you weren't seen or heard.
Man, that didn't Man, she was so good. I remember going in there and the very first time and feeling like I'm, you know, just not having a lot of confidence. Things were pretty. It was a lot. He was
mad too that we had to drive all the way down to Charlotte to even see
way
this person.
Far.
He was like,
it was so far.
I don't go to Charlotte. I don't ever go to Charlotte.
God,
like you live 45 minutes away.
Gotta be somebody closer, right? 20 minutes.
Nope.
Yeah,
Jane, it was worth every mile.
Jane was her name.
Yeah, Jane.
She's honestly, man, I'm telling you, she was an angel, gift from heaven.
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
Yep.
Speaking of weird gifts, there's this video that I've seen over and over again, and I sent it to Travis. There's a man, and they're in India. So mind you, like animals are everywhere. They're kind of used to that, like freedom of animals roaming around cities, right? Well, he wakes up and he's got a monkey asleep on him, like cuddled up on him, fully asleep, like hugging him.
Screen detail.
Instead of like freaking out, he just gets his phone and videotapes it, and this monkey is out.
This is a random wild animal?
I've paused it. Like you can kind of see like the windows are...
His pet.
I don't think so.
So you saw this in?
I saw this and I thought to myself, well, that seems like a cool thing. Like I've always wanted like the deer in the backyard to come up and eat out of my hand.
Yeah.
Or like some random monkey to come share fruit with me on a vacation.
No.
Which is like a silly Snow White dream, right?
Amy, we've done that. In Honduras, we
did do that in Honduras. Yes. Yeah.
You had this dream. You didn't even remember. But like, maybe you need to do some brain spotting.
Well, we had too many beers on that trip, to be fair. That one's just piled back in there. But like, he didn't freak out. If you were on a vacation or even just in your house. I have to
believe that this is this guy's pet monkey.
If you woke up and this monkey was asleep on you, would you just let it happen? Or would you get nervous that like he was going to wake up and bite you and then you'd be foaming at the mouth?
Man.
I'd lose my
You would lose
This is one thing.
But if you lose your then like, what if he bites you?
Look, y'all want to believe that the summer house thing is fake, but you think this is real.
Yeah. I fully believe the summer house thing is fake.
I believe this is this man.
And I believe this is real.
this man and this animal know each other.
What do the comments say, Travis? general consensus
everyone's
is
jealous of him.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not jealous of him.
I'm jealous of him.
I don't know. I kind of think it's cool.
I don't
I
want.
wouldn't mind being cuddled like
you don't
that.
like animals?
I don't want a monkey. I mean, like you're talking about feeding a monkey. I don't like.
Wait, this is not what's happening here. You're not feeding him.
No, but I don't want that monkey laying on me.
In his
I don't
personal
want.
space.
I don't want to feed an animal food.
He's not feeding.
I'm just saying in
Why are
general.
you- Why are you taking it to another whole level? You're not taking care. He's not. We're not asking
You're
you
not
to take
taking
care.
care.
We're not asking you to
No,
adopt.
Amy was talking about though, like if you feed an animal, like I'm just saying all of this I don't want.
Yeah, we get that. I don't
All of
either.
it's a hard no
Neither
for
one.
you.
Nobody in here is ready to go adopt an animal or
Well,
a monkey
she
right
is.
now. But would you be envious?
Right.
Would you like a hug?
No,
I got a barn.
not from a monkey.
No. Oh man.
A dog is the only animal that I want. Anywhere
Hug
near.
from?
So if you go into Australia, you're not going to get in the koala thing and like cuddle a koala bear?
No.
Pet a kangaroo?
Oh my God. No, I wouldn't pet a kangaroo.
That thing's gonna punch
That
you.
thing's going to kick you straight in the face.
I'm sure they've got some that you can actually get near. I don't know.
Mm-mm. Even
Like,
the little tiny ones might.
You see those people are driving through little safaris and animals. They're feeding animals through their
Travis.
car. No, I don't want any of that.
Yeah, we've done that before. Honestly, that just bangs your car
What
up.
about cats, Travis? No cats?
I don't like cats.
You don't like cats?
You don't like
You know, you
cats?
got the same personality as a cat. You probably would get along with them really well.
No, I'm friendly. I'm like a dog.
So are cats.
No,
Friendly
cats
to
aren't friendly.
Friendly
though.
or selective? They're friendly to their owners.
Dale is personally offended. She's fidgeting over there. He's like,
I'm
I
fidgeting.
like cats. You gotta like cats.
I've had 4 cats or 5 maybe.
Yeah, he had 2 cats when we first started dating. They were gigantic too. I was thrown
Maine
off by that.
Coons, man, they're awesome.
Well, the
I
monkey
would-
thing I think is cool.
We would have a Maine Coon now if Gus wasn't in the house.
Yeah, we would. He's not allowed to have any brothers or sisters. There was another video I sent Travis that's crazy, and this has to be real. Don't you dare tell me this is fake. This lady's floating around in what looks like a pond, a lake, and she picks up what she thinks is like a log, and it's an alligator.
Oh, shoot.
Watch this.
What are we doing watching clips on this show?
This is the kind of stuff my phone feeds me.
And you told him, oh my gosh.
Yeah. She just bends down. She feels something touching her leg, and she goes to pick it up, and all of a sudden, it's a gator. She throws it.
Oh my gosh. That's some.
I mean, she is in like a muddy,
I was
swampy
gonna say I don't want to judge,
area.
but
She's
kinda
kinda
didn't-
foolishly
I
in
mean,
the
look at the
wrong
bank.
water
There's all
here.
kinds of animals been running around on that bank, and she's cleaning herself off in that
But
muddy old
I
water.
would totally myself.
I don't know.
And
No,
it just let her pick it up.
Yeah. It could be dead.
It, I think it flailed. It's not
It looked
dead.
dead.
no.
It looked dead.
Dale, it's not
Look at
dead. Look, it moves its head.
Yeah, it moves.
All right. But then, right at the right moment, she unknowingly held.
They almost kissed each other
She
right there.
unknowingly held it in such a way that renders the alligator asleep. Did you see that?
I don't think.
Like
If you turn them on their backs, they pass out. Look, you watch the video. She smartly rolls it over. Animal passes out.
Wait,
she
what?
throws it away.
Okay, Steve Irwin.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah,
No, it does not.
yeah. I know. I made that up, dummy. Why'd you look it up?
Just to prove to you that it doesn't,
Oh my gosh, Dale.
because you would have kept going with it.
I know
Oh my gosh.
it.
Man, that high rock drink is doing its job today.
Jesus, I'm just having fun.
Dale's getting silly. All right, should we play a game?
Yes.
Let's play a game.
So we're gonna play a little game of most likely.
Most likely.
So obviously, it's either you or Dale's the answer.
We don't answer together. We're not competing.
No, you just pick who you think is most likely.
Oh, most likely to do the thing. Got it.
Who's most likely to get hangry and deny it?
Hangry?
I don't
Ooh.
deny it.
I would probably deny it.
I can't deny it.
I'm a straight rider. Got the police coming at me.
I would not deny it. I would if Amy said you're hangry, I'd be like, damn right. I
Damn
am.
right. Where's my food, woman?
Like I would be saying things to be like, yes, food, quick.
Yeah, he's not going to feed himself. He's going to wait for you to do it.
Wait, that's not true.
That's
He
like
had the audacity last night. So he eats dinner before I take the girls to dance class. I come home with some takeout, and I'm making the meal for the kids. He had already fed Nicole because she had dance earlier. So he had eaten.
I didn't have whole dinner. I had like 4 or 5 ounces of chicken breast, and that was it.
Well, who knew? Because he was eating as we were leaving the house.
Yeah.
But I come back with the food and I didn't get him anything because I thought he had eaten dinner. He's like, well, I didn't eat enough. And so he eats all the leftover kid food and sits down. I'm like, wow, you've had hours to feed yourself. There's food here around, you know. He's not going to feed himself. Nope. He's like, I'm self-sufficient. I'm like, the hell you are. The only thing that you can find is candy.
He brought candy up to the office the other day.
And you ate it.
Because you were like forcing us to eat this candy.
What kind of candy was it?
I don't remember.
Was it the bag he had from Key West?
Yes.
You were still passing out the candy from Key West?
I got to get rid of this gum. I cannot eat the gum.
Of the sour gum.
I have too many crowns to be chewing on.
Mine wasn't even sour.
Was it?
I think it lost its sourness.
She got very sour.
Yeah. Yeah. Nicole had to spit hers out too. She couldn't handle it.
Next question. Who's most likely to rescue an animal?
Oh, me.
Me.
What?
I've rescued an animal.
You failed at it, Amy.
What? How did I fail at it?
You tried and wreck your car, but you didn't rescue it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah, you backed it into the pole.
Yeah, I couldn't even catch a cat.
Catch a cat. I was driving with a friend. I was in Michigan. I was probably 16, 17 years old. I was in Michigan for the race, and me and a friend were going to go across the Canadian border.
That sounds stupid.
From Michigan. It's like I don't know how far.
Did you have a passport?
Real close.
Do you have to have a
But back then you didn't need it.
Back then
to go to Canada.
Yeah, this was in the 1990, something like that. And so we're going to drive there. And on the way, we saw a dog that was laying in the middle of the road. And we got out. Everybody's driving by. We pull over. We get out. Dog's alive. Barely. And
that sucks.
This is before phones. This is before being able to Google where something is.
Yeah.
And we put this dog in the back seat of the rental car. And luckily, I don't know how we figured it out, but we found a vet literally like 3 miles away. We pull in, knock on the door. It's like 6 o'clock in the evening. Mm-hmm. Somebody was in there, and we give them the dog, and they take the dog, and I don't know what happened to it, but
you rescued a dog from the middle of the road?
We rescued the dog in the middle of the road.
That's amazing.
That's nice of you guys.
That's the part of your heart I really like.
So absolutely, every time I would definitely.
I've rescued animals before. The black cat, remember Sambo that came? The black cat that I had here. So I was sneaking out of the house in high school and found it in a field and took it home. I was like, Mom, it just showed up at the door.
Dang.
Yeah.
One time, Dad was mowing with his bush hog. Now, I was probably 13, 14, maybe 15 years old. Dad was mowing with his bush hog and saw a baby bunny, run out from under the tractor. His story. I pulled my glove off and threw it, knocked its feet out from under it, and it tumbled, and I ran and jumped on it and got it. His story. And so he brings it home in a big cardboard box. This cardboard box was like 2.5 by 2.5, 3 by 3, big box full of pine needles.
Yeah.
And it burrowed this cool little tunnel. Mm-hmm. And we kept it for like 3 or 4 days before the bottom started. He's like, it's going to pee and
it's going to rot out.
It's going to ruin the floor.
Yeah.
And he took it back to the farm. But
do you think that he really just rescued that one bunny, or did he run over Mom and then find the bunny?
No clue. Now, damn, we ain't got to worry about.
You said his story over and over again. Like maybe we don't believe Dad.
No, he threw his glove to hit the thing and knocked it off balance so he could tackle it.
Cowboy,
come on,
sure.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, okay. I understand. All right, what do you got next?
Next question. Who's most likely to sing in the shower like it's a concert?
Dale.
Really?
I'm not likely to sing in the shower.
You do not sing in the shower.
No.
Amy doesn't sing ever.
I sing when I'm by myself.
Right.
I tried to sing in the car this morning with the girls. I had the 80s on 8 on. I'm singing, and the girls are like, can you stop? I'm like, no, you can join me, but I'm not stopping. So that's why I don't sing in front of anybody, because I get judged.
Yeah. Isla and Nicole both sing.
Constantly.
Yep. I sing a lot in the car.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not me. It's definitely him.
Mm-hmm.
Next one. Who's most likely to win at trivia?
Probably Dale.
I feel good about that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got lots of information in there, in the filing cabinet.
A lot of useless information.
Yeah, like a lot of random useless information. He's reading things all the time. I'm like, why is that so interesting to you? And trivia comes around and he's winning. So
who's most likely to have their phone at 2% always?
Amy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a 2% when I can't find it. That's for sure.
I would say if you polled us in conversation with each other, Amy has said the words, "My phone's about to die," probably 10-1.
Yeah, but that was years ago.
I'm just saying, my phone is rarely about to die. Yours is more often.
Here's where the loophole is in that. The phone might be close to dying, but then he just switches to his iPad, so he's still available. He's still online.
I put the phone on charge.
I know. So, like, that's what he's on his phone, I think, more, which he refuses to believe.
We're not having that conversation.
So his phone does get close to dying.
How did we get
and then he just switches to the iPad.
More?
Yeah,
that's not the conversation.
That means your phone's going to die faster.
Not necessarily if you keep it charged.
He's not keeping it charged. He's
always around the charger. And I know where I'm the one who puts all the chargers in the house. I know where all the chargers are.
Yeah, I know. You commandeer the chargers that I plug in too. You can't. He's like a wire thief.
Have you lost your phone? Have you lost your phone recently?
I lost it twice today. I didn't have it this morning. I ran out 2 different errands this morning already, and I didn't have it. I was like, well, you know what? Screw it. Nobody can get to me either.
If you were to sit in our house for a day, you would hear her find my phone alert at least twice. I'll be hanging out, and all of a sudden,
Isla, where's your iPad? Why? Can I have it? No, I just need to find my phone.
I'll be hanging out, and all of a sudden, across the house, ding, 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 ding. I'm like, yep, Amy's looking for a phone again.
I did it yesterday, and it was still in my purse. I had gone and come back and just didn't even take it out of my handbag.
I've lost my purse. Let's check. I've lost my phone. Let's not check in our purse or nothing.
Sorry, I'm very overstimulated and overwhelmed. This has been a lot.
It's impressive.
Well, thanks. Yeah. I'm glad I can entertain you.
Yeah.
Is it just your phone that you lose, or do you like?
For the most part, yes.
I don't know if it's keys or.
No,
nobody has keys anymore.
The keys in my purse or in the car. I don't usually move that around too much.
Nobody has keys anymore.
I think that's a lie.
Okay.
Well, you still have to have the fob. I don't lose the fob. Yeah. I'm pretty good with that. It's just my phone.
I just leave my fob in my car.
Yeah. Fob stays in.
If I get
free truck.
If I go to Lowe's or something, go to the store, I put it in my pocket. But when I get back in the truck, I throw it back in the console.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to steal Dale's truck one day when he's here.
Yeah, you could.
Check.
You can take it for a couple of spins right now.
Take it for a joyride.
Get some ice cream and go rip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I'll drive my other truck.
Who's most likely to...
If he steals my truck, I'll just drive my other truck.
You got to get home,
me
though.
Down.
Who's most likely to laugh at their own joke?
Dale.
Me. I tell some good ones.
He does that regularly.
I tell some really good
He starts
jokes.
laughing, thinking he's going to get you to laugh more.
So
and
you
then
just told one.
Now, since you're laughing, I don't want to laugh.
Yeah.
Since you're already laughing at your own joke, it's not funny. Because now I can't figure out what I'm supposed to be laughing at.
I tell some really smart, good damn jokes, and I can't help but start laughing, and she refuses to laugh.
Yeah, I'm like, that's
Amy
annoying.
refuses to acknowledge it's funny. It's like a game for her. Like, she's like, yeah, no.
I feel like the game is yours. I've got so much self-control. I'm like, yeah, off. That's not funny.
Yeah.
But I think Dale starts laughing so that a lot of times it elicits people to laugh anyways.
I know.
So that if the joke's not funny, they're still going to laugh.
Yeah, that's true. But it doesn't make me laugh. I'm like the one person he can't crack into that.
That goes back to being selfish. As long as I'm having fun.
That's not wrong.
I mean, listen, if you're not going to laugh at your...
What awareness, Ralph. Good for you.
Hey, that little flaw's still in there. We didn't work that one out.
If you're not going to laugh at your own joke, who is?
Oh my gosh, you guys are a trip. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ask Amy in the Dirty Mo Media Studio. Ralph is on one today, and we're excited for your questions. What do you got, Travis?
First question is, what do you guys think of the astronauts returning?
Pretty cool. So
super stoked about it. Geeked out all the way. Yeah.
It happened. We practiced. This was Friday.
Yeah, you were gone. I was with the
we
girls.
were practicing in Nashville, and we ended practice right as they were coming back into the atmosphere. And so I caught a little couple minutes of it, and just on TV showing the thing coming through and then I had to go out I had to go out and do some media, a little media scrum, and we talked about it. I was like, yeah, they're coming back right now, aren't they? Now. And the media's like, yeah, they're coming. I'm like, man, that's pretty cool. So I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I got a T-shirt.
He did get a T-shirt. I got really jealous. He came home yesterday with the NASA T-shirt that says "Not flat, we checked." which is so good.
It's hilarious.
Isla and I had just had that discussion because you're very excited about all the astronaut stuff too, and we were talking about how the explorers used to think the world was flat. Like if they got to the end of the map, they just fell off. So the shirt with the timing was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody at NASA heard all of us talking about it on our podcast here the last couple of days and social media and whatnot, and sent us a bunch of stickers and hats and all kinds of stuff. But it says this is a shirt with the NASA logo on it, and it says, "Not flat. We checked." It's so hilarious.
Good. So. Yeah, it's so good.
Next question people want to know is, have you been paying attention to Coachella?
No.
I have a little, and the only reason is because I follow a lot of influencers that always do the clothes and stuff, and so they're heavy into that. And then I also saw that Ingrid took their daughter, Ingrid Gordon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you ever want to go?
I am interested in going, but I feel like once I get there, I'll be annoyed that I'm there. Like, I feel like I'm a little too old now. Like, I missed the window of feeling like I could go and fit in. Ingrid just goes to, supervise her daughter.
Yeah.
But it does look like it's pretty. Like, the concerts,
If you've got the good access, if you're just like in the Gen Pop section, it does not look.
Have you been?
No.
Yeah.
It's not my vibe.
It's not your vibe.
Yeah, not mine either.
So there's 3 headliners that are there. If you could design your own festival with 3 headliners,
that's a good question.
who would you want?
3 headliners. That's a hard one.
That is hard.
I'm going to put Alan Jackson in, and I know that this isn't Coachella-ish.
It's your festival.
Your show,
it's my festival. Alan Jackson. Dwight Yoakam and Ella Langley.
Oh.
I'm a very big Ella fan. She's a girl crushing hard on her.
I mean, she's probably the biggest thing going right now.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
It is not. You surely have it. Just whip it out of your pocket.
No.
What are your top 3?
Just throw a couple out there.
His are probably rock bands. Yeah. Speaking of rock bands, we were watching Summer House last night.
This pissed me off.
And Jesse said something about.
Was it Jesse?
I think so.
No, it was what's his face?
West.
Ben.
Yes.
West said something about one of the. You remember it better.
They were talking about some girls, and West says, the guy says, she liked rock music, and West goes, red flag.
How in the hell is that a red flag?
It's like, wait, what?
Red flag to what?
Well, I mean, he's a walking red flag, so I don't know.
I totally agree.
Rock music is out of fashion with the
if it was like the screamo, then I'd be like, okay. Yeah. But rock, that's good.
It was just like a blanket term. She wasn't even playing any music. It was just like, she's really into rock music. And he's like, oof, red flag.
Yeah,
so we were annoyed for the rest of the show. But anyway, so Dale's not going to participate in the top 3.
I do want to. I gotta go. I'm not good at this, so and I want to get the answer right.
Who are yours, Travis?
Kip Moore.
What?
Kip Moore.
Who? Angels and Airwaves would be one. Can I listen to them 3 times?
No.
I know. I'm messing.
Fans were so mad at Justin Bieber.
What'd he do?
It was a very.
Did he go on stage and watch YouTube?
He played old songs of his and sang a little bit, and I actually thought it was creative.
He sang over his child voice, so he sang some of his old hits and sang with the child voice. I thought it was a kind of an odd choice. The show was very understated.
Supposedly,
if that's a nice
though,
way to put it.
I don't know if it's true or not.
Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Sorry.
No, I want Lionel Richie back. I want Lionel Richie on my stage too. I'm gonna add him in.
So he removed him?
I got 4.
He'll be the surprise.
I'm taking out.
You can keep it. It's your festival.
It's my festival. He's a surprise. He's the encore. He's gonna finish us off all night long.
How awesome would that be if the concert's ending and all of a sudden Lionel's like, guess what? We're still going.
Yep. Come on, Papaw.
This is probably going to be Everclear.
Ooh.
Yeah. So listen, Everclear is in my top 100 of bands. They're not in my top 3, but so if you're going to sit down and listen to a concert, you want a band that can play the hits, right? REM, such a lot of longevity. REM would be great.
Oh yeah.
I was in Kansas for a race, cup race. I remember this vividly. I was sitting in my camper. It was like 2014, and we're getting ready to go out to intros in an hour or so, and they were playing on the front straightaway. Everclear was on the front straightaway, and I was sitting there, and I'm already an Everclear fan. I remember when they came out, they were great. That was my kind of music, and they played song after song after song after song, and it was one of them things where you're like they have a lot of good songs, and then I already got about 5 or 6 songs that they didn't release that were just B-sides that I like, that I jam with. So like if I were to go to Everclear show, I'd probably know and like and enjoy every single song they played. Which I can't say that even about some of my favorite bands. There's always going to be like 3 or 4 songs, or that new song that I don't know yet, or whatever, or the cover that I never knew they did. It's just there's always going to be a little lull in the show, but Everclear would be great. Bob Seger, just incredible. I wish I would have seen Bob Seger at some point. And Angels and Airwaves, we saw them live in Charlotte.
Yeah, it was so good.
And Angels and Airwaves, and what Tom did with the sound for that band, how he basically kind of took Blink and really made it sound like Blink was out in outer space. It's amazing. I mean, I just love that the band's sound.
Yeah.
Every song they play just really gets in you. Gets in me.
I'm seeing in the chat some people want a Spice Girls reunion.
They've done that. They've done that recently. Yeah. And I don't think Posh did the latest shows, but they have done that.
Beastie Boys has been thrown out there.
Beastie Boys was something I thought about, but I was like, we're missing a member.
The Black Crowes, Nickelback.
Mm-hmm. Nickelback, you can
so that's some people. Next question. It's funny that we were talking about pets earlier in the show. Someone asked, how do I convince my wife to let us get a cat?
You just bring it home.
Tell her there's mice in the basement.
Oh, my gosh. Yep. She's not going to fall for that.
Say, man, some mice in the attic. Seen some pellets up there.
So this is like a rodent killer?
Yeah. If you got a cat around, you won't see the mice anymore.
I guess that's a good tactic. Have you had to use that before?
No.
No?
But I mean, that's what
work.
they do.
It's pretty easy.
Except for then you're just going to have dead mice laying everywhere.
No,
they eat them.
No, they eat them or take them outside and throw them away. They're smart.
Oh, really?
They don't just leave it laying anywhere. They're clever and smart animals.
Travis is a cat hater.
He is.
I am a cat hater.
He's a non-believer.
He's a non-believer?
Yeah.
You don't like love either, do you, Travis?
Yes, I do.
I'm just kidding.
It's not cats. Next question. If you could give your daughters one trait from the other person they have, so like a trait that Dale has, or Dale and a trait that Amy has to pass down to your daughters, what would it be?
I don't know automatically what one I hope to have. So Amy is super, super, super good at gift giving and knowing. Amy's going to surprise all of y'all at some point with kindness or some, she's going to think about some moment in your life or your birthday or something that, you're just not going to expect her to recognize or do anything special for. And she just does that all the time. I see her, when somebody does something, she's always got a thank you, and it's a gift giving or a note or something like that. And so, and I tie that also into her ability to like know the perfect gift, for whether it's for Christmas, for a birthday or whatever. She
pay attention to people's interests.
She pays attention.
The things that make them
I'm gonna tell you this.
Excited, and like that leaves a mark on me.
She pays attention, but she also will not give you a mundane, typical gift. She is going to give you the thing that you're going to go, wow, damn, that took some thought. Like, where did you even find this? And she's great at that.
I love that. The hunt for the thing is always part of the fun for me too. I mean, I love giving gifts because it's exciting for them as well, but it's fun for the search. The hunt of the thing is fun.
So it's the thoughtfulness, I think, that I hope our girls get. At least one of them. Surely one of them will get it.
Yeah, hopefully.
We got a 50-50 shot here.
I hope both of our girls have Dale's tenacity. Like, he's like not going to take tenacity.
Oh.
He's not really like going to take no for an answer. He usually gets what he wants, and he figures out how to like what avenue works best to make that happen. I don't think that's a flaw. Like, it's not a.
Got any examples?
I mean, look around you. Like, I like to tell him like he's got a horseshoe shoved up his ass, but I feel like it's really he just knows how to get what he wants, and being able to like stay at it or stay on top of things and having the tenacity to ask for things that most people probably would have left
Gave
out.
Up on.
Yeah.
Quit on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Got a lot of drive.
There's things that happen when I'll have an idea and there'll be 3 or 4 people that'll say, man, we don't need to do that. And I'm like, no, we're doing it.
We're doing it. Yeah. So to that point too, like when he tells me he wants to do something, even if he thinks he's just like having the conversation, like, oh, like a brainstorming conversation. I'm like, oh God, that's about to happen because I know he will make it happen. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He can see me getting nervous. He's like, nothing's happening. I'm like, but it's gonna at some point. Yeah.
All right.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Next question is it weird to have your mother-in-law do your laundry? Like if they're visiting?
I would say yes.
I would say yeah, especially your underwear.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's weird to have a housekeeper or somebody doing it.
So funny.
Because that would be weird. Yes. I agree with you.
Right, yeah.
I would say yes. Does that happen?
Y'all want to know something?
What?
Like, I gotta get this out of here.
Oh, no. As he shifts in his seat.
Remember, we're live.
We are live. So listen, this is funny. I went to a speaking engagement this morning in Atlanta. I got up in the morning at 6:00 and flew to Atlanta. Went out on the stage, buttoned down, sports coat, did an hour on stage.
Was your fly open?
With an interview. And then I came back to the plane, got on the plane to leave, and I put my shirt on in the plane, right, as we're descending down to, 10,000, 5,000 feet. I'm back there, put my shirt on, tuck it in, put my jacket on. When I got this shirt this morning, it had the tag in it, and I pulled the tag out of the back. And, it's on a hanger, and I put the coat around it, and I take it and put it on the plane. Well, I got up and I put all that on, and I get out of the plane, go do the thing, do the speaking engagement. And I came back and got in the plane, and I started to take my jacket off, and I put it off to the side, took my shirt off, and went to hang the shirt up, grabbed the jacket to hang it up, and on the floor is that little cardboard strip that goes in the collar.
Uh-huh.
And I do not know whether that was in the shirt the entire time or whether it fell off as I was putting the shirt on initially. And
well, wouldn't you have felt it?
Mm-mm.
Maybe not?
Nope.
Well,
I think I did all of this with that cardboard thing in my collar.
Like, man, his collar is really starched.
It's really doing its job.
I'm surprised that if someone did see it, they didn't go, hey, you got your thing still in there.
Yeah, hey, let me help you out. Yeah. Surely you didn't.
I went and spoke to I don't know, 2,500 people, maybe, with the cardboard collar still in my shirt. Yeah.
That's better than your fly.
Yeah, I was going to. That's what
I
man.
I thought
if
for
the
sure
fly
that's
was
what you were
open,
going to
that would
say.
be the end of my speaking career. I would
Dale
never do it
came,
again.
And he really brought it. Fly was open.
I would never.
You'd
do
never
that
go
again.
back?
No, I wouldn't.
Embarrassed for life.
I won't throw out pitches. Like I still get every now and then I get a rare request to throw a pitch, and I've done it before. And I mean, I can throw a baseball. I can throw it across. If you stand over there with a glove, I can throw it to you. You won't really have to move. I can get it across the plate, and I've done it. But I've seen how they treat people that get it wrong. Ooh. No, sir.
Roast you
sir,
alive.
Not. Why do I need to go potentially put myself in that situation?
And throwing from the mound is different. Like people aren't used to throwing from the mound too, so I think that messes them up.
Look, I'm just trying to tell you.
The whole thing's scary.
Yeah, it's hard.
There's no good
comes of it.
There's no good that comes of it. Only bad. It's one of those things where they're like, come throw out the pitch. Nobody goes home and goes, damn, did you see him throw that pitch today? That was great. And nobody's spreading that around and telling everybody how badass you were about throwing your first pitch. They just tell you if you're wrong.
Yeah, you only see the clips if it was really bad.
I couldn't. Who threw out the pitch last night? There ain't nobody talking about that.
Mm-mm.
But if he, threw it in the dugout, it'd be all over the internet.
Yeah, it's going to be on ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of flies undone, how do you handle if someone has their fly undone or like lettuce in their tooth? Like, are you someone to tell them, or are you just like they're out on their own?
The lettuce, I tell them no matter who it is. If it's a fly, it depends.
What'd you say?
Like if you have something in your mouth or your teeth, lettuce in your teeth, something in your teeth or a booger. Okay. I just tell you. But if it's your fly, depending on how well I know you, I might have somebody else say it. You know what I mean?
Oh.
No, I do say it like immediately. Like, dude, you got something on your face or got a bat in a cave.
I constantly check to see if my fly's up.
Really?
Same.
Yeah.
It's like a thing No, I don't worry about it.
No, I'm trying to, I do it in such a way where you can't tell I'm doing it.
Are you doing it right now?
No. No.
Is your pinky going, yep, all good?
You grab your belt.
Yeah.
Mess around a little.
Is that why you're always grabbing your belt?
Yeah, maybe. You grab your belt and just,
make sure everything's buckled and fastened and tight.
Just kind of, move, check and make sure everything's where it's centered and everything. Make sure your belt's centered.
Leave the bathroom, you always double check.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
God, nothing worse than walking around with your fly down. It's so embarrassing.
And then if you see someone else, it's like, especially if you don't know them really well, it's like, I don't want to tell them that their zipper's down because like, what am I looking?
Have you ever had that pair of pants?
But the thing is, it's like the shiny zipper just comes out at you, like whether you're looking or not.
Have you ever had that pair of pants or pair of shorts where it comes down sometimes by itself? Like they're so old and worn out that you've had them forever and the fly will just drop.
Yes, it's the worst.
Yes. No, that's not a problem for me.
I will throw it once if a pair double crosses me like that goes in the trash. I've had a couple pairs that like I've owned them for like 12 years. Some old shorts, board shorts. And the zipper gets wore out. And it'll just drop. You'll just
this is
walk
when the
around
cowboy
and it
rides
just
away.
will drop, and you're like,
it.
"All right, your days are done."
Yep, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, I think that's a good place to end asking
All right, thank you guys for your questions. We're always excited to hear what you want to hear from us, and we have a good show today. Please check it out. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and then also don't forget to check out all the merch at shop.dirtymomedia.com. And then we have one other announcement. We have 2 drinks nationwide at Texas Roadhouse starting today. The Long Island iced tea, which is what I was drinking today. And then Dale has the Dale Yeah, which you've had before if you've been to Texas Roadhouse. But these are both now nationwide
all over the country. Every Texas Roadhouse. Go out to Texas Roadhouse. The menu will be on your table. The drink menu. Open it up. There we are. There's the drinks. Have some fun.
Have some fun.